Africa is building its very own Manhattan in the sea. Dubbed Eko Atlantic City, the hub will be built on land reclaimed from the Atlantic Ocean. Eko Atlantic City is being built from scratch off the coast of Victoria Island next to Lagos in Nigeria. And just like Dubai's famous Palm Jumeirah Island, sand is being used to construct the base. The developer, Energyx Nigeria Limited, says it will be a residential, commercial, and financial hub. In this video, we're gonna discuss Africa's groundbreaking unethical island project. The video is gonna be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. A real estate development firm, Sea Global Energy Company Limited, promoters of the Ocean City Lagos project, has accused the Lagos state government and Energyx, promoters of the Eko Atlantic City project, of encroaching on the geographic confines of land allocated by the federal government for the development of its Ocean City Lagos project. This is happening at a time the Eko Atlantic City project is gaining traction, with banks and top companies, international organizations, as well as foreign governments, including the United States consulate in Lagos, acquiring parcels of land in the place. Having a sum of 10 locales, it's projected to be the size of Manhattan's high-rise region. The city will be independent and reasonable, including the current metropolitan plan, its own power age, clean water, high-level broadcast communications, and productive expectations for everyday comforts. This architectural masterpiece is a product of ideas from two of the world's foremost practices in the field. AR+H Architects and MZ Architects are the official designers of the Eko Atlantic City. The former also creates unique architectural designs for structures of excellence. The company also prides itself on an atelier-style approach to creativity. MZ Architects is also one of the foremost architect practices in Africa, with offices in Lebanon, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Morocco, and Libya. The development includes everything from skyscrapers to luxury apartments, a new financial district, a private power grid, and a shopping boulevard in the image of New York's Fifth Avenue. The city is meant to bring 250,000 new jobs and address a housing shortage brought on by a surging population. It's being sold to investors as a valuable foothold in Africa, one of the world's last emerging growth markets. But what makes Eko Atlantic's development especially noteworthy is its location. The planned city borders Lagos directly. Eko Atlantic was built by dredging up and filling in 10 kilometers, about 6.2 miles worth of land. Before the project began in 2009, the peninsula was virtually non-existent from the early 1970s to the late 1980s during the military regime. Bar Beach was a site where many convicted armed robbers and coup plotters were executed by firing squad. It was always a public spectacle, with thousands of spectators, including television cameras and print journalists, swarming around. The first ever public execution in Nigeria took place at Bar Beach in 1971. It was the execution of Babatunde Folarunsho for armed robbery. Others included those Joseph Ilobo, Williams Alders Oyazimo, Lawrence Anini, and Dr. Oyanusi in the 90s. However, over the years, Bar Beach has developed a reputation for overflowing its banks and claiming lives and property. Many times, the Ahmadu Bello Way, the road closest to its banks, was closed for safety reasons. Studies show that between 8 and 14 meters of the beachfront were eroded annually along Bar Beach. Obviously, the city is built on water. After land reclamation, do you know how much sand was put into the ocean? 140 million tons of sand. Yes! 95 million cubic meters of sand have been moved from the floor of the Atlantic by the Belgian company Dredging International. In a simple understanding, that is pouring about 1.49 million 40-foot containers of sand into the ocean. People fear the Eko Atlantic City could be eroded as a result of surges from the ocean. Not to worry, the Great Wall of Lagos keeps the city safe. The wall is about 8.5 kilometers long and made of 100,000 concrete blocks. The concrete blocks weigh 5 tons each and interlock loosely to form an effective barrier. This barrier also dispels the forces of the waves and provides the primary armored sea defense. This wall can withstand the worst expected storms over 1,000 years, initially conceived in 2003 as a solution to environmental hazards arising from the flooding of Lagos Bar Beach. We're extremely proud to have achieved another major milestone in the development of Eko Atlantic City. This futuristic city is not just for residential and commercial activities, but is a tourist attraction. We strongly believe the new boulevard will enhance business activities and be the ideal location for company headquarters, luxury and business hotels, and also residential elements, as well as attracting tourists from all over Africa, said Ronald Chagari Jr., Vice Chairman of South Energyx Limited. Operational within the city is the Eko Pearl Towers A and B as the only fully completed structures currently. The developers would complete more structures in a couple of months, thus giving the city a more realistic view. There is hardly a project without controversy, and the Eko Atlantic City is no different. The street lampposts were made from the best concrete in Ibadan and locally sourced. The lights are LED bulbs chosen for better illumination and consumption of less energy compared to incandescent bulbs. The existing buildings in the city include the Azuri Peninsula, a unique steel and concrete residential building project that consists of 3 sets of over 30-story towers, Eko Pearl Towers, Eko Energy Estates. There would be townhouses in place to promote affordable housing. We still need 2 years for the seawall, 1 year after that for the sand filling, and another year to 18 months for the infrastructure, so say another 5 years to be fully operational within infrastructure, with the first half already complete, said 69-year-old Chagari, whose company is in charge of the basic infrastructure such as roads. Developers will erect most buildings, and the wider project could take up to 35 years, he said. Over the last 6 months, we've seen an improvement in the economy, the Lebanese-Nigerian businessman said. We're seeing the end of the tunnel. The Eko Atlantic project has been criticized by local residents living nearby, saying that ongoing construction works have caused coastal erosion and ocean surges, as ocean water surges through living areas, flooding access roads and taking down electricity poles and forcing residents to relocate. The Lagos state government is also being criticized for failing to involve the people in the project. In August 2012, the Atlantic Ocean surged and overflowed its banks, sweeping 16 people into the Atlantic Ocean, killing several people, and flooding Kuramo Beach, Victoria Island, and other areas. According to an environmental expert, the ocean surge occurred as a result of the failure of the contractors handling the sand-filling activities of the proposed Atlantic Ocean City to put in place measures that would reduce the effect of the surge on the environment. The structures to be inherent in the main period of the Eko Atlantic City incorporate a 26-story fabricating that will bear the name of Azuri landmass. It will be home to 120 extravagance lofts. The improvement will likewise incorporate a 5-star marina and yacht club with an alluring walkway, top-of-the-line shops, bistros, and an abundance of conveniences in an organized and modern setting. The development of the city was proposed to China Correspondences Development Gathering, an organization that works in the field of marine digging and landfill activity. It will likewise introduce a water supply framework, sewage organization, and treatment frameworks like those given in created urban communities all over the planet. Eko Atlantic is supposed to be a remedy to Lagos's most profound downturn in 30 years. The result is that Eko Atlantic has the appearance of being an island created out of thin air. Satellite imagery highlights just how dramatic an effect the construction, which is far from finished, has had on Lagos's coast. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This is all for today. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video.